Welcome to this week's Spelling Health Words with Mr. Leolis. Again, the focus this week will be on health. And I need you to get your letters of the alphabet out. A to the letter Z, all uppercase. And make sure you have more than one of the vowel letters. All right, so this week we learned about circles. And circles is our health activity that talks about our relationships. So the first word we're talking about, or going to spell, is the word circles. So we've learned that there's the purple private circle, the blue hug circle, the green far away hug circle, the yellow handshake circle, the orange wave circle, and the red stranger circle. So that's why we're talking about circles. So let's start with our first letter, which is letter C. That's what the letter C looks like. Good. And now I need you to find me the letter I. And now find me the letter R. Good. And now find me the letter C again. Now find me the letter L. This is what L looks like. Letter E. And last, the letter S. Great. Circles. Circles, they help you find your way. Remember the song from the video that we watch in class? Circles is a way to help us talk about the distancing, the touching, the talking, and the trusting that we have between the spaces, the circles that we are in. So we're in the center circle, that's the purple private circle. The further away we get from the circle, the less talking, the less touching, and the less trusting we have of certain people. Okay, so let's explore some of these concepts. So an appropriate touch for the blue hug circle is a hug, right? And that is a close hug. But a hug can also be given in the green far away hug circle. And that is a far away hug for our friends and our distant family members. In our blue hug circle, we give hugs to our brothers and sisters, our mothers or fathers, and our grandparents maybe who are living with us. So let's spell the word hug. H is the first letter. And now I want you to find the letter U. And now find me the letter G. And here's the letter G. And now we spelled the word hug. So we don't hug everybody. We don't hug our teachers. We don't hug strangers. We only hug people who are in our blue hug circle or our green far away hug circle. So some friends, maybe an aunt or uncle's a far away hug. Moms and dads are definitely blue hug circles. Okay? So now we're talking about the yellow circle, which is the handshake circle, the yellow handshake circle. So this circle is further away from our bodies. And if you put your hand out, that's how far that someone should be standing away from you from the handshake circle. Okay, so let's spell the word handshake, and then we'll talk about it. The letter H. Good enough. Find me the letter A. The letter N. The letter D. The letter S. The letter H. The letter A. The letter K. And last, the letter E. It's a big word. All right, we've now spelled the word handshake. So as I was saying earlier, if you were to put your hand out like this, and you stretch it all the way out, that's how far you should be standing from someone in the yellow handshake circle. All right, you should be able to reach out to them and shake their hand. And people who we shake our hands to are staff, so teachers or our support staff in the classroom. We shake the hands of our principals and our vice principals. We shake the hands of people we're meeting in the neighborhood, the community. We might be shaking the hands of our neighbors or friends of our parents. These are all people we shake our hands or shake hands with. And they're in the yellow handshake circle. All right. The next thing that we're going to be focusing on is the word wave. So wave is another word for the circle of the orange wave circle. And as you can imagine, I guess we wave to people. So here's me waving my hand. We wave to people who are in the orange wave circle, right? So let's now spell the word wave, W. We start with the W. And now we're looking for the letter A. Find me the letter V. And lastly, the letter E. And that spells the word wave. So people in our orange wave circle are generally children, right? These are not children that we know. So these are children we might see at the daycare center or children on the street playing. We don't know children, so we wave to children. They might want to come up and try to hug us, but we always say, no, we wave. And that's the appropriate kind of interaction that we have with children. You might wave to your neighbor as well from a distance, but waving is the way we greet people who are in our orange wave circle because we don't know them that well. So we just wave to them. And our last word is the word stranger. And strangers are people we do not know. We know nothing about them and they know nothing about us. So we don't touch, talk, or trust strangers at all. So we start with the letter S. Strangers. Find the letter S. The letter T. The letter R. The letter A. The letter N. The letter G. The letter E. And last, the letter R again. And that's the word stranger. So once again, we don't talk to strangers, we don't trust strangers, and we definitely don't touch strangers, and they don't talk to us, trust us, or touch us. We know nothing about strangers, and they know nothing about us, so it's important that we keep our distance from strangers. Okay, so that's our spelling for our health activities for circles. All right, remember the words and watch the lesson to help reinforce the health content for circles. Thanks so much. See you next week.